both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's hard to choose a favorite at Hog Wild, but I'd have to say it's their award-winning ribs. Hog Wild buys their meat from those who share their high-quality standards, then hand rubs each slab with their famous seasoning blend and slow smokes them over hickory each and every day for flavor and tenderness you're gonna keep coming back for. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Our lives only have so much time. But if you smoke, you have less. Your life could be 10 years shorter. And the time you do have is often filled with health problems. Shortness of breath, asthma, COPD, and cancer. But the minute you quit, your body starts healing.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
The kicker from Iowa, I don't know. What's his name?
Yeah, what's his name?
What's his name?
What's his name?
Help me!
No, you need to give the name for your
I
boy.
don't know.
Tory Taylor.
Tory Taylor.
Yeah, and you didn't say that.
That's what I meant.
That's how you said.
But I said Iowa.
But you didn't get the guy's name.
But what does
We're
that
asking
mean?
for the name.
I gave the team and the player.
You did not give the player. You gave the team and the position.
This is a cheat.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Your child was embarrassed when you arrived at their basketball game. 75% of parents or guardians report current alcohol use. Drinking alcohol can cause harm to children and loved ones. By drinking less, your child will be excited to see you at their basketball game. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Welcome into the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post. Here are your hosts, Executive Director John Goodwin and Athletic Director Michael Hunter. The Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back.
We are back.
The long pauses. The long pause.
That's how this day been.
Good to be back in the studio.
Good to be back in the studio. Well,
Good.
well,
Good for you.
Well,
It's
you
good
know,
for you.
John's back from a
hard
the beach.
A hard.
Yeah.
You repping the Kohans?
Yeah.
Hard. Fall.
Yeah.
Did I have the
Kohans on? I'm pretty sure you did.
Have some Kohans.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I did have some Kohans on.
Pretty sure he did. Yeah. He got a deal just, a little bit ago.
Are they sponsored?
I should be.
They should be.
You know what? In fact,
yeah,
I'm gonna reach out to him.
Yeah.
That's my project for next week.
Okay. Well,
we're gonna definitely reach out to the Kohans.
I got my beef jerky.
He's got beef jerky, so you're gonna definitely reach out to them and see if we can get some sponsorships.
To the beef jerky. yeah. To the all natural.
The all natural beef jerky. Let's go ahead and get it. You know how we get it started.
We got special.
I really like how you really brought in the sound effects last week.
Yeah.
Our mission and vision. Vision is to create unity and prosperity throughout Lincoln while honoring our African American heritage.
Heritage.
And the mission is to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln.
How do we do it?
We do it with the holistic programs we have at the Malone Center. For those who don't know, we are in the middle of the capital campaign.
Got a groundbreaking coming.
Groundbreaking is September 9th, 10:30. Please be there.
Yeah.
We got some special things going on in that groundbreaking and some special guests.
Might give you a hard hat.
You're definitely gonna get that hard hat. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get this mic right. That's what I'm trying to do. It's like
get
it's
it out your face.
It worked with the elbow there.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, he don't get
the old elbow.
Yeah, push it up.
So, there we go.
Yeah,
is it out of my face?
Yeah, Mama Tula, is it out of his face?
Yeah,
big shouts out to Mama Tula.
Let us know if it's out the face.
Yeah,
I know she's gonna know.
We're good.
Yeah,
we'll find out if not.
She gonna definitely let us know.
Listen, we definitely got special guests going on. Hey, and this is 2 more days. High school football start, right?
No, 1. They play tomorrow night.
Oh,
yeah,
Thursday.
First game, Thursday night. Yeah, first game Thursday night between East and Papiola Vista.
Okay.
At Seacrest.
Then Friday night is
Friday night. Everybody kick off.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's here.
It's here.
College football starts.
College football start. Nah, they start tomorrow too.
Mm-hmm.
I know North Carolina play. I'll let y'all know in a minute.
There's quite a few games starting. We'll have some games on the FM airwaves as well Thursday.
Oh, it's gonna be. Finally, we have something on TV to watch.
Yeah. A purpose for sitting on the couch.
Yeah. Well, you can. Yeah.
It's a purpose.
If you have time.
If you got time.
I don't have too much time.
Yeah, well,
I'll watch it mobily somewhere.
You gonna make you gonna make time for this football.
Well, we're gonna make time for it.
Yeah,
especially when those Bears play. Listen. We see how I slid that in.
You see them Broncos though, didn't y'all? Yeah,
we don't see nothing about the Broncos.
Okay, yeah, you got to. Don't worry about it.
Listen, I got to pull one of these out.
Yeah,
Harrison, you didn't, man.
Yeah, I ain't got to.
Harrison.
Oh, Colorado play tomorrow too.
Oh, we're gonna have to definitely see Colorado.
That's Colorado. I think they got North Dakota State.
They got North Dakota State.
Yeah.
And North Dakota State ain't no slack though.
They're not bad.
They ain't bad.
If Colorado's defense is the same as last year, they got a shot.
Yeah.
Warren Sapp.
Yeah. So
Warren Sapp.
We got to put him on him sucking the oxygen tank during the Orange Bowl. We got to put that on the big screen when they come down to.
Hey, that dude is off the charts. I don't know how they're gonna come out, to be honest with you, but it should be a good game.
We're gonna have Colt McCoy there. We're gonna have Warren Sapp there.
Minnesota.
There's gonna be a lot of hate.
Minnesota and North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah,
that should be a dandy.
Yeah, should be a doozy.
Okay, let's say this, because what was it, a couple of weeks ago we had Hakeem on the show.
Exactly.
And
a couple of weeks ago,
Hakeem was on talking about
the goodies,
the
Sierras. Yeah, he's talking about the Sierras.
So one of the things. Now remember, it was the what is the truck called? What is the event called every Saturday or Sunday?
The Organic Exchange Market.
That Organic Exchange Market. Now,
I've been down 2 weekends in a row.
Let me just say this. So I ordered some oatmeal cream pies.
Mm-hmm.
Now before,
I was about to say, you better put a disclaimer on it,
before Liza and all these other people get on the radio. And what are you doing? Look, I ordered these pies. They healthy.
Yeah,
I know she's gonna say I'm gonna hit you in the throat, but listen to me. They're healthy. They're very healthy. So I ordered some, right? And I said, hey, Hakeem, I won't be able to make it. Put some away from me. Now look, let me just say this. These pies, by the time Mike got there, it was already too late.
Yeah.
So by the time he got there.
The second time, the first time I only got one. Yeah, it was only enough to get one.
Right. These, I have never had anything like these before. And he saves back 2 for me. Now look. One of them I'm gonna give to my frat brother. One of them I'm gonna give to Mike. So I have one that I'm gonna share. I'm gonna put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
You know I'm doing this cleanse. So we got to make sure. But he did bring these. Look, if you have not been to the exchange yet, you need to go. When is the next one?
This Sunday, September 1st.
You have to, and you might want to get there early. You might want to get there around 10. What time it start?
Start at 10. Yeah.
So you might want to get there at 9:30.
9:30, so we can get the
the oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Oh, bro.
About 9:45. Give us a little time to set up.
I can watch.
We will even help.
Look, the crazy thing about it is the one we did get, like me and John piecing on, like how is this even healthy?
Yeah.
Like we was eating them, like this can't be healthy.
Man, look, I haven't had anything that healthy, that good.
Yeah.
Ever.
Wait, so where's this at?
It's an organic exchange market at the Corn Coast Company facility.
Corn Coast Company, South
yeah,
Lincoln?
yep, 300 Speedway Circle. Yep, in the Corn Coast parking lot.
I live nearby. I'm gonna go get some.
They sell out of everything every week.
I love those oatmeal cream pies, but I used to get the little Debbie snack.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You read the instruction. I feel
Yeah. They got about 100 ingredients.
What's in it? Go ahead, John.
What's in these pies?
Run it down.
I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, I do know, but I'm gonna miss a few ingredients. But let me just start by saying all of our treats are paleo, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, plant-based, organic.
That's all you got to say right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that beat the oatmeal Debbie's right there.
Refined sugar-free. So we don't use no white sugar. We use coconut sugar or honey as sweeteners. A lot of naturally and organic source ingredients, like almond butters. It's
That's what you need.
Almondy.
Yeah.
If I had like two of those,
Oh yeah, you gonna feel you're not gonna. Yeah, you ain't gonna crash out.
If you get two, you're gonna wish you had three.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna want one for later.
Yeah.
You're gonna want one for later.
For sure.
Definitely.
You've never had the pie?
I bet, like I said, I had the little Debbie's, and those were
Okay,
you feel sick after about two.
Man,
those.
that's
I'm gonna have to let you taste one of these. Bro.
You're trying to cleanse,
I'm gonna let
right?
you take.
So you can just depart from it.
I'm not saying that. Listen, he said it was healthy. Right. I'm gonna let you. No, I'm gonna share mine.
All right.
I'm gonna get one.
I'm trying to.
I'm gonna let you share mine. That's how good these things are, and I really want you to taste this because they're phenomenal treats. In fact, they sell out
phenomenal treats.
Yeah, phenomenal treats with Justice. And last time he said, I thought he said, I told him that his name was Justin. No, I said Justice. So Justice. I mean, his brother Jordan. They're out there
with the watermelons
and
the cantaloupes.
Fresh. I mean, seeded watermelons. And I'm gonna tell you something. I drink the watermelon juice before I work out in the morning. Right when I get up in the morning, I drink it, and I feel good.
That apple, look.
I don't do a lot of the apple. The apple is good too. If you have not had the juice,
I've loved those. I've had it because he brought on the Chance of Brewington show as well. So I've had I've had the opportunity to try.
Yeah, that watermelon and apple, boy, they go hard. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I'm gonna mix them.
Mix what?
The watermelon and the apple.
That's something I haven't done yet.
Oh,
I bet it's really good.
I bet it is.
Yeah, I don't think you'll really go wrong.
Just go ahead, throw that mix up in there. I'll be just if you let's go ahead, throw that mix, that watermelon, that apple. Let's go ahead and see what that's talking about.
Yeah.
I'll be the guinea pig.
Yeah.
Now I did have the lemon with the watermelon.
Oh, the
that lemon juice.
Yeah.
With the water, I mean fresh lemon juice.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
On top of the watermelon.
It's great.
Have y'all had
on top?
Harrison, have you had that?
Which one?
The lemon. You cut the watermelon up and put some lemon juice on top of it.
No, never.
It changed the game. You're not want to eat watermelon without lemon.
I usually eat. I've had my watermelon with Larry's.
That's crazy.
I've heard of that.
That's crazy. My girl do the same thing, man. Damn near anything healthy, she'll turn into something. Like,
hey, you
like cucumber. You got to put salt on it.
Hey,
like, I know it's a thing,
cucumber,
but it's like, she'll do watermelon. Yeah, it's fire, but it just needs some salt. Like, bruh.
Hey, that Larry's on watermelon.
That's crazy.
We do got Jaron off YouTube chiming in there with the watermelon and salt.
Watermelon and salt.
Watermelon and salt.
It go hard.
It works, but it's just. I know it's not a. I know.
I'm gonna
it's
try
a
that
thing,
lemon though.
But
they said Kool-Aid and watermelon.
I would try that before. I know I would rock with that more than the salt.
Isn't that defeating the purpose of
It is most definitely.
No, it is. But a sweet treat, a phenomenal sweet treat.
But the watermelon's already sweet.
No, I know,
Exactly.
I know. But they just saying, like, you know how kids, for kids, how they like a popsicle or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
but you want to.
I haven't had it. I haven't had it yet. I haven't had it.
Okay.
You want to take it a step further though, and this is what I've been doing lately. So, you get freeze dried, powdered lemon and then you sprinkle that over the watermelon, it's like sour Skittles and bruh. I'm telling you. Look, you think the lemon over the juice lemon over the watermelon is crazy? Bruh, get some powdered freeze-dried lemons. Sprinkle that over the watermelon. I'm gonna turn into like sour Skittles. I promise you. It's so fire. It's so fire.
Goodness, bro.
Man.
Main ingredients, watermelon.
We just need a show of just talking about food.
Man, for real.
Hey, I try to listen.
Primavera.
Yeah. Let's talk about okay.
Primavera.
So the real reason why Hakeem is here tonight because he dropped a new CD out.
Yeah.
A new album. I keep saying CDs, like
right. Right. It's actually crazy to hear that.
Albums, man. I gotta say albums.
Yeah.
Man. Where can they find? First off, how much time we have? We got a little time.
Got like 10 minutes.
Let's talk about this album.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it. I downloaded it. I was listening to it as I was driving from meeting to 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 meeting. And let's talk about how you came up with this album. What's the name of it?
Yeah.
Where can they find it? How can they download it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into the nitty gritty of this.
And who features on it?
No,
I should have my spot.
No features.
Oh, here we go.
The name of the album is Primavera. First and foremost, you can find that on all major streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to your music, you should be able to find it there. The album came about, truthfully, so I'm working on this bigger album. I got 2 projects left for me to release this year. I got my big album that I'm releasing on my birthday in November. And then I got another little side project, some a little smaller, kind of equivalent to Primavera. In between now and then, but Primavera came about because essentially I'd be emptying the vault a little bit. So I'm working on this big album. So once I get a lot of songs towards that album, I'll have these songs that I'll make a mock playlist, and I'll start to have these songs that I just know for sure are not going to make my big album in November. And then out of those songs that are not making the cut, I kind of look at those and I'll be like, let's give the people something. And then from those songs, I can curate an album or a playlist that's within the realm of something similar that'll make a cohesive project.
So how do you know which song is going to be the big one and which song is not? Like,
that's crazy because you'll have your one that's like your personal favorite, and then you'll have one that's like that you know that's going to be commercially successful. This time I knew it was both. The Vindaloo freestyle, that was the one that I knew was going to be the music video that I was essentially going to shoot the cover art for it, the album cover for it on the video set. It was just that song. It was just it was the centerpiece for Primavera. It just embodied the whole album. That song in particular, you'll have the song on the album that embodies the whole album on its own. And then you'll have the other songs on the album that also like make up the ingredients for the album. But essentially you'll have, you know what I'm saying? You got, I'm trying to think of a food that requires, 5-6 ingredients. So there's 7 tracks on the song, 7 different ingredients. So if we making a cookie, it's the flour essentially. Like it's the main component. That's what Vindaloo freestyle is. And then you got your sugar, you got your chocolate chips, you got your other stuff that's not making up most of the ingredients, but obviously all together.
But you still need it.
You still need it.
Yeah.
But the flour, the sugar, you know what I'm saying? The honey, that was Vindaloo freestyle. Without that one, it changes the chemistry of the whole project. So yeah, Vindaloo freestyle.
I always wondered, how do you, they come out with the single.
Yeah.
When they come out with a 2 or 3 hits, and then here's the album. It's like, why did that one not make it? Or how did they decide if this one was going to be the one?
Right.
Right. Because you see, in November, if you come out, you'll be the first rapper. You are considered a rapper.
Most definitely. Rapper, recording artist. Yeah.
You'll be the first one, get this, to come out. If he came out with the album laid down like that. Hey, do y'all remember
with the suit, Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie?
If y'all look at those, every album that a brother came out laying down,
It
on
went
the,
off.
on the elbow.
It went platinum.
Went platinum.
I just might have to.
It went platinum.
I just might have to.
Luther Vandross,
Luther,
Michael Jackson,
Lionel Richie, Luther Vandross.
Who else was it?
Marvin Gaye.
Every last one of them. If you look at the album,
if you look at the album cover, they all laying down with their knee up.
Have to.
With their knee up, yeah.
Right. With their knee up.
with their knee up.
Might have my chest out.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Open a couple buttons.
Open it up a little bit.
Put one thin gold chain on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it went platinum.
You got them.
I just might have to.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, hey.
Because the album that I listened to today, it makes you want to say, where's the rest of it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, that was it. It went right back to the beginning. I said, man, that was it.
Right.
I said, it make you want to, man, I wish you ever go to a restaurant, and I get the idea. You go to the restaurant, you be like, dang, I wish I could have got one of those.
Right.
Like, I need one more. If I get one more.
Oatmeal pies. I need one more.
That's a beautiful thing that y'all caught that, because one of the best compliments that I've received from the album, I got a circle of other recording artists that I speak and think highly of. So when they tell me their criticism or feedback towards the album, I hold it in high regards. And that was one of the things that they had mentioned, was that just the length of the album. It was just like beautifully curated. And it's funny enough, it was actually kind of accidental, because I don't even know how I did it. I accidentally left a song off the album on accident. I've never done that before. And I beat I was so mad. I don't know. It's been a busy month, and I was doing something while I was uploading the album and stuff like that, and it just slipped under the rug. And I don't know how I didn't catch it, but it really worked out for the best, because it's a great listen. It's a great listen. It's very cohesive. It's seamless. It's a journey. And shout out to my guy Anwar, AQ4U. He's the one that engineered it. So he's the one that helped put those skits together and everything, and really like tie all these tracks together when it came to mastering. And like you said, it's just related around food. And it's crazy that you even said that, because it being Primavera, it's like you got a good enough taste, but just enough to where you want to come back for more. You're not full.
Mm-hmm.
You're not full. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You're supposed to lead the table when you about 80%.
Yeah,
that's about right.
Yeah,
that's
supposed
about
to
right.
lead the table when,
Sometimes we stay a little longer.
But
go to a buffet and stay there till you get hungry again. That's basically what it is.
Hold a 3-hour conversation.
And
you know what? I want some more rice.
Yeah, and in today's time, it's very important to like kind of, after this project, I realized that that might be a little sweet spot for me to master, because in today's time, everybody got micro brains, and their attention
span ain't
exactly. So I'm like, man, dropping a 13, 14, track album is like you said, like you done got through it, and before you even knew it, you was probably already on your second time listening through. Third time, and it is again, it's good enough to where it's still a very decent body of work, but it's not one that you got to pick back up and put down at a different time, which there's nothing against those. But if you can master the mix between the two of conquering that attention span, but also giving them a very cohesive body of work.
Yeah, because I know some albums or whatever that come out, they had, like you said, they be having 13, 14 tracks on the 15 tracks. And it's overwhelming.
You can think of any artist that's like, this one could have went without, you know what I'm saying? And it just be track fillers. And I'm not big on that. Like, let's just give them the best, like 7 or 8, undeniable. Let's leave the other ones for some other project or a single. But like, there's always albums, like Jadakiss does that a lot for me. Like, there's definitely a lot of artists that's just like, this album could have been so much better if you probably left 4 of these songs off.
Yeah,
like
it would have just been, it would have been cool. It would have been all right.
Yep.
And then you would have been like, all right, and then who knows? After listening to what you listened to, the 4 that you did leave off probably would have made a banger for another album.
Exactly. And that's what I said I'm doing with this process. The ones that I know for sure are not making that album, they're just not making it. And then like all these songs were essentially throwaways. Right. So that's crazy that like, and you can really make something out of some throwaways. Like,
well, they used to call it underground.
Right. Yeah. You
songs,
just leak them or something.
Yeah,
but
just
nah,
leak 'em to
he's just
underground,
His essentially was all throwaways.
They would say what they say. Tupac had
oh man, he still got
a
music.
crazy amount of music
Man.
that haven't even
Yeah.
been produced yet.
Yeah.
That came out yet.
That's nuts.
Yep.
That's why we thought he was still alive. He may be
Right.
still alive.
Man.
I don't know. But he was coming out with some stuff, man, and he was saying stuff that, like, how did he
Oh,
say
he
that?
is. I talked to him yesterday. Huh? How you say what?
You talked to him?
yeah. I talked to him.
Hey,
yesterday.
yeah, Mike just break. You talked to Tupac, bro?
Yeah.
How you doing?
He good, man.
Good.
Oh, you know what? He's straight.
Yeah.
Is he
Yeah.
still rapping?
Hey, he got bars.
Mm.
He
He ain't
bars.
right. He ain't writing.
You don't want to come back?
Nah.
Let me ask y'all this.
He got
Let me ask-
bars though.
You chilling?
Yeah, he chilling.
Let me ask y'all this question. Your top 3 rappers all time.
Top 3?
Top 3. Top 3.
Man.
I'll give y'all my 2 and I'll come back for the 3rd. We got Kendrick and Jay-Z. Let me think about
I'm gonna
that
go.
third. Drake just might be that 3rd, man.
Man.
Drake,
I'm
Drizzy
gonna
Drake
go.
might be that 3rd.
I'm gonna go Pop.
I know
It's
it's
tough.
tough with MC
Man,
Hammer.
I'm gonna go.
MC Hammer. Hey, that brother's on tour again.
Hey,
He's 62
but-
years
really?
old.
Hey,
He's
I'm gonna
62?
Still dancing like that.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he is. I'm gonna give you my 3. And
All
my
right.
number 3.
All right.
Underground. Brother Lynch.
Brother Lynch.
I don't know if I heard of him.
Lynch. Brother Lynch home.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna have to do
So
some
yeah,
research.
yeah.
Brother
I
Lynch.
mean bars. People like. I mean his mind, like how he facilitate his words.
Uh-huh.
Don't pay attention to what he's saying. Listen to how he put it together.
All right.
Cause I'm like I like lyrics.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
Mhm.
care what. I mean, you can say you flip the table upside down,
Yeah.
but if you put it in a combination of
Mhm.
with some flow,
Yeah.
I'm with you. So yeah, Brother Lynch is that's 3 for me.
How important is the beats?
Oh hell, yeah, major important.
Yeah.
Major important.
It's a matrimony. It's
Yeah.
it's truly
Because
a matrimony.
some songs be whack, but they
Yeah.
got a beat. You just be like,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you just come off, you come off the dome on yours.
Yeah. And as an artist, an interesting perspective, but that y'all probably never even like realize like artists have a certain approach when it comes to getting on a beat or a canvas, if you will, is that I gotta look at my voice like an instrument as well.
Mm.
So your voice is another instrument amongst the instrumentation. So for some
that's that
people
Nate
that are big about lyrics, but also some people. So my engineer, he straight up told me, he's like, I don't care for lyrics. Like, and I'm a lyricist.
Right.
But he says, I just hear your voice as an instrument. So I'm like, man, that's an interesting perspective when it comes to either singing or sometimes it don't matter sometimes with the lyrics. That's why some people like the melodic kind of mumble rap, if you will, because the melody sits so well within the instrumentation, the track itself, that a lot of people really don't care about what they're talking about. And most of the time they're not talking about nothing. Anything.
Yeah.
But it slaps in the whip.
Yeah.
And it's good music to work out to, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so
lifestyle.
right.
Like, what is he saying?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna think of my next my number 2 when we get back from this
All
break. I'm gonna try to figure it out. We'll be right back on the Malone Show on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, it's me, your cell phone. We need to talk about something serious. I know you love me. I know you like using me wherever you are, but I feel like this isn't working out when you're driving. I know you may think that it's possible to focus both on me and the road, but I just don't feel the same way. I think we should spend time away from each other when you're driving. It's for the best.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This show's pretty rockin', huh?
Yeah, I'm so glad my State Farm agent helped me go.
Huh?
My State Farm agent. They help me with options to personalize my auto insurance to get a great rate that fits my budget, so I don't have to give up the things I love.
Wow. Hey, so do you think I could get your State Farm agent's number?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Kreekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Gary with Gary Michaels Clothiers Lincoln. I'm here to tell you about our custom shirt program. When you come into the store, we measure your chest, mid-waist, and sleeve length. Enter the measurements in an app, and we create your data fit size. You then try on one of our 99 data fit shirts for the proper fit. After that, pick out the fabric, collar, cuff, placket, and in roughly 2 weeks, your shirts are delivered at the same cost of buying off the rack. And by the way, the neck fits too. Gary and Michael's Custom Shirts at 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Here we go. Hakeem on the show.
On the show.
Here we go.
93.7.
Here we go. To
About
my
to flow.
left, Hakeem on the show.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
About to flow. I'm about to get my three
Hakeem.
rappers on the show.
On the show. I'm trying to listen.
No,
Can we
so-
be in the video?
Yeah. I'm just gonna do the WAP. I think.
Said the WAP.
Yeah. And the hamburger. I think. All right, so I like it's hard to say these three, my three top, because it's so many. Like I'm an underground individual as well. Can we give 3 and 3? 3 underground and 3.
If you had to listen, if they all in front of you and you had to choose 3 of them to ride with you, which one would it be? Which one would it be? Like though?
I'm gonna go Pac, Wayne, and brother Lynch, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, Pac, Wayne, and Lynch.
Somebody Watson chimed in. He said DMX, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z.
I'm not mad at that.
That's a good
I'm-
car
I-
ride.
yeah, that's a good one.
I'm not
Cause
mad at that.
X was X. Whew, bruh, X is. You know what? The only reason I ain't got Jig on there is because a lot of his songs come from other people. Like a lot of his lyrics, he took from somebody else.
How so, bro? You gonna have to elaborate.
A lot of
I'm gonna have
if you-
some pushback
if you,
on that.
If you listen to a lot of Jay-Z songs, they came from other people. He just twisted them.
Bruh.
That's why he don't write.
A lot of people say that about Drake, despite the ghostwriting rumors, but he'll have a lot of like one-liners, two-liners where he paying homage to the people before him. And even I do it a lot as an artist too. So it's like, man, it's gonna be hard to think of a lyric off the top of my head, but well, I have a song called Big Pimpin', and we use this when we play a spinoff off of Hoes like Big Pimpin'.
Right.
But obviously we writing our own verses and stuff like that. But you'll have a gem of a line that is like, oh, okay, he said it the exact same way. Like I'm blanking on just a famous line from any rapper. I don't know.
And like I said, the only reason I say the 3 that I chose.
Yeah.
The 3 that I chose. The only reason I chose those 3 was because if you listen to what they saying, how they saying it, and how it's being displayed, like Weezy, oh my goodness, like I didn't really know Weezy had like those bars. Like I knew he had bars, but I heard one song. I don't know. It was like I think it was one of his rock and roll songs.
Okay.
But he was flowing in it, so I was like, bro, let me just go listen to what you know. Like I got I got all the Carters. I got ever since Weezy was BG and all them. So I just started like literally listening to Weezy. Oh my God. Woo. I'm talking about Looney on the mic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Looney on the mic.
Looney. So you speaking of Looney, which is just crazy creativity.
That's another underground Louis Coleon.
Who was I getting ready to say? Louis, you said underground. Shoot. What about I can't think of his name. Well, yeah, what about Lupe?
Oh yeah, Lupe Stamp.
I mean, yeah,
Lupe
but
Stamp.
I don't.
You said
yeah.
not top 3.
No,
No, he's not a top 3. in
Maybe
my
not
book.
top 5.
Not in my book.
Not even top 10.
Not
Where's
even top
Kanye
10.
for you guys?
Kanye,
the old Kanye in particular. The new
old
Kanye is different.
The
but-
old Kanye?
Yeah, the old Kanye.
I put the
love.
old Kanye like on 119th and Yankee Hill. Yeah, he's not.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye's really tarnishing. The farther he goes, the more he's kind of putting a very bad stain on his legacy.
Yeah.
But obviously, the old Kanye is stamped. He's old Kanye for sure, a top 10er for sure. Dead or alive.
You think so?
The old Kanye for sure.
The old one, you think?
Yes, as a producer and a rapper. for sure.
Producer, yeah. I'll
In
definitely
both
say
ways.
producer.
Like
I'll
I
definitely
mean,
say
I was
producer.
going back and listening to some of the old Kanye, and it's like
Maybe that's what I need to do too, though.
you'll listen to it and you'll literally be like,
Yeah.
what?
You have to go listen
You'll
to the
literally
old
be like,
Kanye.
what
Okay.
happened? Like, how can somebody make this sharp of a right turn in their career? Like it's night and day. Like
Right.
I had to get reminded, and I'm like,
Man.
how? Like as an artist, I'm like, how Kanye? Like how did you? I get being experimental, like being an artist. I get that, but like, I bet a lot of things will fix things for him if he listened to his old shit.
Probably,
if he
yeah.
listened to his old
Probably,
material,
yeah. Yeah.
he might just find himself.
Yeah. Hey,
His
but
old materials.
I'm trying to tell you, look,
man.
I'm gonna give y'all some old school underground rappers that y'all need to listen to. I'm trying to tell you, bro, they go nuts. I still consider Tech underground.
Tech 9?
Yeah, I
Okay.
still consider him underground.
I would say
He
so.
from the crib.
Yeah,
he
I would
from the
say so.
block. Well, not
Yeah.
my block, but
Yeah.
we live on the same block. But
Yeah.
he 50s, I'm 40, so that's a whole
Yeah,
different
yeah,
story.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, that's only, but Tech goes nuts.
Most definitely.
Louis Corleone goes nuts out of the Bay, out of Sacramento.
All right,
goes nuts. Killer Tay nuts. I gave you Lynch. Let's see.
So when you're saying, okay, so let's back up for a sec, because you're talking about how they're going nuts, which in particular, they are, I want to say, very creative in their style, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about creativity,
yeah.
and so Hakeem, where you're in the game, you're rapping, you spitting these lyrics, where does your inspiration come from for your creativity of your
I was just CD. Album.
Yeah.
I
was about to say CD again.
Album, yeah.
I was just having a conversation about that with a few people today, and not even to be cliche, but it really comes from life experiences. And I realized it was earlier in my career, I was really output heavy, so I'd put out a lot of music in a year. And I always used to be one of the artists where I'm like, man, I don't understand why Jay-Z or Kendrick or J. Cole, like, why did it take 3, 4, 5 years in between albums? Because and the older I get, maturing as a father and just an entrepreneur and stuff like that, when you go out and experience life and you like in depth experiencing life and you just enjoying life without thinking about music, and then you finally, it's always at random, you'll finally get back into this space of being an artist again, and it's free flow. It just
because you got so much
because
you live so much life
exactly
and
in between. And then so now I realized, not even to be cliche, but it truly is quality over quantity, because a lot of these songs that I'm releasing nowadays, each song is like its own album in its own. Like again, like Vindaloo Freestyle or Internet Explorer on Primavera. You can just hear the match. So the Sower, I would love to rap some of them lyrics to the Sower on this show, but the Sower, the true intro on Primavera, I'm giving y'all just recaps of different chapters in my life, like, and yeah, it's just beautiful. So every song is just a lot heavier now,
right?
So that's why I can put less on a project, because each song is so in depth and they're not so shallow anymore. So I can give y'all more life into individual songs. You can hear it all, you can feel it all,
right?
And
do you
then,
ever feel like you outgrow a song? Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if you made a song 2 years ago or whatever the case may be, and you be like, man,
it's a tug and pull, because I look at my catalog and I truly feel my catalog don't start until Malware, which I released that in 2023, November of 2023. That felt like my first album. That felt like that was my 26th project I've released to date. And my 26th project felt like my first one. Wow. Because, but see, I finally grew into my skin, like the entrepreneurs, the father and everything. Like, I know what I want out of life. I know what I'm not chasing anymore. I know that I'm actually not chasing, period. And I know who I am. and being an artist and being an athlete or any specialist in any field that you're trying to do, you're gonna have your idols and you're gonna have people that you like want to be like.
Right.
And after a while, I stopped wanting to be them because I realized the own golden talent that I had within myself. And I had to like realize like, oh, like you really your own like person. Like Hakeem, you're unique, bro. Like you have your own story. Now I used to think like, I used to feel a little less of myself because these other rappers like 50 and like they just had these dope background stories. Like, and I'm like, bro, I'm from like Nebraska. And it's like, I didn't come from out the hood and stuff like that. But I'm like, bro, you have a unique story just as much as everybody else in the game.
Right.
Again, if you can make it out the hood, right? But that hood, not to say this is easy, but that hood might be in a hot zone. You in Atlanta, right? Being in Atlanta in the hood, you don't have to be that big to finally catch the ears of somebody generally bigger.
Right.
But bro, you made it out of Lincoln, Nebraska?
Yeah.
Where there's nobody. Nobody.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to get your wavelengths even outside of here to even catch an ear in a different state?
Because you're not coming from that populated
bro, there's
area,
no big record labels here. There's no big radio here that promote hip hop, and they sign in artists every year, and like QC in Atlanta and all these big record labels across the nation.
Right.
There is none of that here.
Right.
They're focused on their own homegrown talent.
Yep.
So it's like,
and there's so many.
So again, and then I realized exactly there's so many. So I'm like, bro, if you can make it out of Lincoln, Nebraska, that might be one of the biggest flexes of them all.
Right.
You stayed here. You didn't. I made it out of here. I didn't move to Cali and I made it in Cali, but I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska. No, I rep the Corn Coast. I built the brand, everything like that. So I just
and what they gonna say? He from Lincoln?
Right.
Like what?
Nebraska?
Yeah, what's even there?
Right.
And that has its own dope like thing in us all, because I realized like if I stay here and I curate this culture that I know it'll grow to be, Lincoln, it grows every year. Like, so now I realize if I'm the first, so I read this book, 22 Immutable Laws, of like, I'm messing up the, I think it's 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing or something of that nature. But when you're first to your category, in my situation, I am first to my category. So now all I got to do is keep making sure the foundation is solid and keep building on top of the foundation. And I'm gonna let the world catch up.
Right.
So once the city in Nebraska really catch up and gets hip to like what I'm really doing, and then they really want to stand behind it, the whole infrastructure will be laid out.
It's crazy that you say that, because the crazy thing about it is like before tech even blew up, like for real, like it was this club called Have a Nice Day Cafe in Westport. And I remember like my homeboy Young Fierce had signed with Looney Coleon and a couple. Tech wanted Fierce on his album.
Okay.
So Tech calls me over or whatever. He was like, "Hey man, I really want Fierce,"
Right.
And it was like I said, the neighborhoods wasn't like they are now. So we had a whole lot of different rules that we had to abide by, and so it was a lot of asking for permission to do a lot of things to move around.
Okay.
So I just told Tech, I said, I'll let him know. I tell him, you know what I'm saying, to see what's up. But ended up not happening because of the political laws and everything that we had to go through or whatever. Yeah. But to piggyback off of what you said, Tech started the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tech had to win the city before anything else.
The world,
you know what I mean? And then when he went to St. Louis or whatever, and that's when Nelly, the EI first jumped off. You know what I'm saying? So once they did that, when Tech left and went to Cali or whatever, he still was rocking Midwest side.
Yeah, he was still staying.
You know what I'm saying? Before, but he had to win the city. He had to win the city. Once your city is behind you, you can pretty much, you know what I'm saying? You can pretty much do everything, because they're going to be the ones. Because I remember our frat brother Nigel, he was playing EI. He from St. Louis. He was playing EI. This was 97.
Okay.
No, 98. This was 98. He was playing EI. I'm like, man, who was that? You know, because it was just a different style. You know what I mean? It was a different style. It was just going nuts.
Nelly
You know,
again for the first time.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, who was that? I remember we walking out of the Sigma house. I'm like, he just banging it in the van. And this was like a single, you know, the CD. He had nothing else out there. It was just E.I. And he was like, oh, this homie from back home, whatever. I'm like, man, that's going nuts. Next thing you know, it's everywhere. And I'm like, man, so yeah, just so like you said, just keep pushing, bro. And you in the city, it's a wrap from there. Because like the city gonna push you because people leave the city all the time. You know what I'm saying? And now they somewhere else playing it in the airport and you know, wherever the case may be, they playing. They like, man, who was that? Oh, this the homie. This is the homie. Where you from? Oh man, he from Lincoln. And so now, and that's how it spreads like that, bro. Like, I mean, it's crazy how it's like a word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? But you still doing your thing here in the city. And like you said, we do need a radio station that people can come by and drop off. You know what I'm saying? They music or whatever, and they play it on certain nights or whatever just to get the airway. Because I know back home in KC, it's Hot 103 jams. You know what I'm saying? They having the artists and everything up in there, you know, talking about the album and all that kind of stuff too. So yeah, just keep pushing, man, and keep doing that thing. And we're gonna jump into a quick break real quick. And we'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket, the Malone Radio Show.
Hay season is a race against time. Win that race with an all-new 1 Series round baler from Landmark Implement. The all-new John Deere 1 Series round baler is a revolutionary leap in baler technology that captures near real-time moisture and weight data that can be analyzed through Operations Center to improve your bale quality and farm efficiency. Are you ready to upgrade your hay equipment? Contact your local Landmark location for full details on the new 1 Series round baler and experience the Landmark difference.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinny Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
IT issues wreaking havoc on your day? It's time to hire the experts. It's time to hire Hamilton. When it comes to your business, you don't have time to worry about network security, data backup, and protection, or support when devices slow down or stop working. At Hamilton, we ensure that your technology is up to speed and works as hard as you do. Don't let IT issues slow you down. You deserve better. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
This show's pretty rockin', huh?
Yeah, I'm so glad my State Farm agent helped me go.
Huh?
My State Farm agent. They help me with options to personalize my auto insurance to get a great rate that fits my budget, so I don't have to give up the things I love.
Wow, Hey, so do you think I could get your State Farm agent's number?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah. It's matrimony when I get the pad and spill the ink. When you become a dad, it really changed the way you think. I'm out here setting up a generation that I'll never see. Occupations ready when it's time to spread their wings. Make sure the blood is clean, ain't splitting over petty things. It's life lessons, you ain't cutting down this family tree. I know I'm high demand and there'll be times you mad at me. But once your tree is bearing fruit, you see I planted seeds for every one of y'all. I pay the sacrifice so y'all can have y'all summers off. No, you won't struggle out the mud because I was involved. The only problems that you'll ever have is problem solved. I let it all dissolve. We only do resolve. See, I would keep it bottled up. That made a Molotov. When you get off the road, it start to feel like motocross. Position high demand, but everyone can't be a boss. I'm back in debt, but always certain I won't see a loss. It's calculated. I ain't moving with my fingers crossed. Nah, not at all. You witnessed how I built it all with back against the wall. I kept composure. Them vultures turning circles, but I kept this thing in motion. Was a novice way before this. I had visions of the ocean. With no water in the boat, is feeling something more than ocean. Yeah. So with my focus, I was carving out this yacht. And if something was a cancer, grab the seed from apricot. Trying to do this thing like Mansa from a spot nobody watch. Organic, but I modified to make it out this pot or block. Yeah, the sower. Y'all go play Primavera, man. Album out everywhere.
That's the Malone. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
We have a Hakeem.
Well, I was about to go in.
Yeah.
Y'all
about to go in.
About to go in, boy. Y'all we ain't got that much time.
What
boy.
was that from? What was that from?
That's from pretty much track 2, The Sower on Primavera.
How can they reach that? How can they get that?
Man, go get it on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, Google Play, Amazon Play, whatever. Any major platform that you can find music, you're going to find Hakeem there. Just type in Hakeem, all capital letters, and then type in Primavera right after that.
What y'all got going on this Sunday?
The Organic Exchange Market. Come pull up Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come get your organic plant-based treats, cookies, pastries, and then get your fresh produce, locally sourced and seeded, as well as cold-pressed juice. It's phenomenal.
Man.
That's it,
That's
man.
it. That's all the time we got.
That's a whole mouthful right
So we
there.
got to rock. Boy, we ain't got that much time. Boy, I'm in the game. I'm about to rock. I'm about to go in. I don't know.
Hey, listen, thanks for tuning in. This is the Malone Radio Show at 93.7.
Yeah.
The Ticket. Y'all have a blessed week.
Peace.
The